Hello, welcome to November. My name is Lynette, and I am reading in the Empowering Moments section of the Love Exquisite Magazine for November 2025. Make sure y'all also check out the whole entire magazine because we have a wealth of information on there. Sports, our feature of the month. Shout out to Kenneth Dixon from Dixon Plumbing. Thank you for agreeing to be our feature this month and reaching out to us in that aspect. Best of luck to you, continued success to you. Make sure y'all read the feature of the month article, and make sure you also read our health and wellness section as well, because we have a lot of information out there, and I can't read all of it on these videos. So I just take out the articles that I write personally, and then I share them with all of you. So thank you for continuing to tune in. We are reading the Empowering Moment section in the Love Exquisite Magazine, and the empowering word of the month, y'all. Woo! The empowering word of the month, y'all, is my mouth is dry, so my tongue ain't doing what it's supposed to do. But anyway, laugh because it's funny. All right, these are unedited. Y'all already know. The empowering word of the month for November is seasons. Seasons. And here we go. The seasons of life are sometimes challenging, confusing, scary, good, great, and unpredictable. However, instead of focusing on the negative, try to focus more on the positive aspects of season. I'm not talking about seasoning, I'm talking about seasons, and we're going to dive right into what that looks like. Those aspects are embracing change, growth, and renewal, because every season creates something new within us. If we're not afraid to go through the seasons. So just as nature moves through spring, summer, fall, and winter, we journey through life in seasons as well. Each with its own purpose, its own beauty, and its own lessons. I've learned quite a few of them. So life doesn't unfold in a straight line. It ebbs and flows with cycles and moments of transitions. Understanding this natural rhythm can bring peace in chaos, patience in waiting, and gratitude in growth. Spring is said to be the season of new beginnings. Spring is life. It represents a rebirth. It represents a renewal. It represents hope. It represents birth itself. It's when dreams start to bud and ideas take shape and fresh energies rise after a long, cold, stormy winter. This season in spring, it might look like a new job, a budding relationship, a new relationship. It might look like a shift in your mindset, or a newfound purpose. So in spring, embrace the unknown with curiosity. Be patient with your progress. Water your ideas consistently, and it will consistently create bloom in the summer. Spring is a reminder that it's never too late to start again. So remember that when we are in our spring season. Summer is considered to be a season of growth and flourishing. Summer is when life feels abundant and passionate, and purposeful. The seeds that you planted in spring are now thriving if you've flourished it, if you've nourished it properly, consistently watered it, and nourished what you planted. There's movement in summer. There's excitement in summer. There's momentum in summer. So summer demands care. It can either burn as much as it blesses, or if well, I guess I'm gonna say this: it can burn just as much as it blesses if we do not take care of ourselves. If we do not take care of it, if we don't tend to the plants that we seed in spring, they'll burn out in summer. So when you nourish what you're trying to build, it grows better, it flourishes, is what I'm saying. So nourish what you're trying to build, nourish it, so that it doesn't die. So there's movement, excitement, momentum. So in summer, you got to stay grounded in the heat of success. Celebrate without losing yourself. Keep nourishing what you've built. Summer teaches us to enjoy the present while continuing the work. So you got to continue the work. That's what I'm saying. Continue the work so that by the time fall gets here, fall is said to be the season of transition and letting go. Fall like the fall leaves. So fall begins harvest, but also surrender. It is a time of transformation and reflection and preparing for change, like the change in the seasons. You may find yourself releasing relationships, old bad habits, or the roles that no longer serve you. It can be a bittersweet moment in fall because it's both beautiful and painful at the same time, but necessary. It's like a shedding, a pruning for better later, for greater later. So in fall, trust that letting go makes space for better. So whatever it is that you are holding on to, or you're afraid to let go of because you're fearful, and you don't want to, you think it's more painful to continue to hold on to something that is no longer serving you. You have to trust God and make space for better. Appreciate what that season taught you, and take those lessons with you onward into the future. So not everything is meant to stay forever. So fall whispers, it is okay to release and begin your new season. So begin your new season. And that turns into winter. And winter is said to be the season of rest and reflection. Winter is often seen as cold, barren, and quiet, but in truth, winter is a sacred season of restoration. Things may seem still on the outside, but deep on the inner side is the inner workings happening. Inner workings that what you prepare for in summer and spring and fall, now winter is when you get to see the fruit of your labor. It's when you get to rest from all the hard work that you've put in. Is when you get to reflect over the meaningfulness of your life. Things may seem to be still on the outside, but it's that deep inner workings that's still happening in you. It's a time of healing. It's a time to reflect, and it's a time to simply be. So in winter, know that it is a time for rest. Rest is not a reward, however. It's a requirement. You have to rest. You have to rest at some point. Stillness is fertile ground for wisdom. So that's why you have to rest. You know how they say sometimes when you pray and you ask God for things, it's not good to just get up after you pray. It's good to just sit there and meditate on it so that you can actually hear from God after prayer. So that stillness is a requirement. That rest is a requirement because it is fertile ground again for wisdom. So darkness can deepen your light. However, winter teaches us that growth sometimes looks like stillness. So you can't let what looks like it's no movement darken your light. I'll say that. There is light at the end of the tunnel. You just got to get through your seasons. You just got to get through your seasons. So no matter what season you are in, navigate the seasons with grace. The hardest part of living through life seasons is often accepting the one that we're in. So sometimes if you are in a season of discomfort, or you are in a season of stagnation, or things just keep throwing you curveball after curveball after curveball, you have to know that it is developing your strength, developing your character, and preparing you for your next season, which will be better than your last season. You just got to get through it. You just got to get through it. So we may want summer when we're in winter, and we may even try to skip fall's goodbyes, but every season is essential. Everyone prepares us for the next season. So don't rush your season. Every season has a purpose. You are growing, even when it doesn't feel like it. Nature never rushes. Nature always has to go through winter, spring, summer, and fall. So to everything, there is a season, a time for every purpose under the sun, under heaven. Just as nature trusts its timing, so can you. Your life is unfolding exactly as it should be, even if it's not comfortable. Embrace the season that you're in with grace, knowing that nothing lasts forever. This too shall pass. The pain shall pass. The joy shall pass as well, but it will come back in the morning. The joy will come back in the morning. You just got to get through your season. It gets greater later. I promise you that it does. Just don't give up. Don't die. How that book says, don't die in your winter, or you know what I mean. You got to get through it. You have to. So each moment is shaping you. So whether you're blooming, shedding, resting, facing challenging times, or rising, know this: you are right on time and learning a lot in between your seasons. So embrace your seasons and always learn and grow from them. What is your season teaching you? What is your season trying to teach you? Learn the lesson and go through the seasons, baby. Because you're going to come out on the other side of your through and you're going to be all right. Just keep holding on.